You've just seen some pictures of Macintosh. Now I'd like to show you Macintosh in person.
What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of JP Reviews. Today we got the M1 11-inch iPad Pro. It is the 256GB model, and it is looking sweet. I went straight to the Apple store and picked one up. So it's brand new, never been opened, still with a little tab right here we could pull out. It's just the Wi-Fi model. It's the 3rd generation 11-inch iPad Pro. You guys have been knowing I've been wanting one for a while. If you have or you haven't, but now you know. We picked one up. We also bought an Apple Pencil, but that's going to be another video which you guys will be seeing very soon. We got our screen protector just in case. But first, let's run through a little bit of the specs before we open this thing up. So let's see what it got. Alright, so let's talk about some specs. So this 11-inch space gray Wi-Fi model iPad Pro only weighs 1.03 pounds, so it's basically exactly a pound. If you get the Wi-Fi cellular model, it's going to weigh a little more, but this is just the Wi-Fi model. It has 4 speakers inside the iPad, which I believe are going to sound super sweet. It has a Thunderbolt port for the charging port, a USB-C Thunderbolt, so that's going to be sweet to try out with some docks and things of that nature. The screen is a regular liquid retina display with 2,388 by 1668 pixels, and it goes up to 1600 nits of peak brightness. So this is not like the 12-inch model with the liquid XDR display, which would go up to 1000 nits and 1600 nits of peak brightness, sadly. But this one still has a regular liquid retina display, which I believe is going to be just as sweet as the 2020 model. It has the M1 chip, which we all know has the 8-core CPU with 4 performance cores and 4 efficiency cores, the 8-core GPU with 16-core neural engine, 16 gigabytes of RAM on the 1T and 2T models, and 8 gigabytes of RAM on the 128, 256, and 512 gigabyte models. So this one only has 8 gigs of RAM, but if you want the 16 gigs, you can buy the 1 or 2 terabyte versions, which I do not have, sadly, but those are the options they provide. I've got the 8 gigabytes of RAM right here currently with 256 gigs of storage. So far, I believe it's going to work pretty good. We also have Face ID. We got a LiDAR scanner, just like the 2020 model, which I cannot wait to try with some new apps they got for augmented reality. They also got a 3-axis gyroscope on this thing, which would be sweet for playing some certain games and things of that nature. Has an accelerometer, a barometer, and an ambient light sensor, whatever that means. I can't wait to try the Face ID, but it also has up to a 10-hour battery life. It is advertised. I kind of want to put that to the test. I'll probably let you guys know later on how long the battery lasted for me fully charged. But I want to see if the 10 hours actually last on this bad boy. It is currently running iOS 14 point something. I'm not exactly sure, but it's the top one. 15, I haven't been able to get it yet. It's about to come soon. Probably when this video comes out, iOS 15 is probably made public for a lot of people. But I can't wait to get that. We're done running the specs on this thing. We're going to open it. We're going to get it unboxed and let the dramatic session begin. Alright, so we got the iPad here, we got the pull tab. Let's see how satisfying this is. The unboxing. Oh, that was sweet. Open the box.
2,000 years later.
And there she is. the 2021 M1 iPad Pro 11-inch. Let's set that to a side for a quick second. We got a pair of famous Apple stickers, which I plan on sticking this in the back of my new case, which should be arriving soon. And that's about it. And underneath, we obviously got the 20-watt charger from Apple, and you got the USB-C. So that is what comes in your iPad Pro case. I'll push this thing to the side, and let's open this iPad from the plastic. Got the cameras right up there. We got the space gray look. Got the screen looking sweet. Let's put the screen protector on and power this bad boy on. Alright, so we got the screen protector on. I know I didn't do the best job with all these little bubbles, but let's power the device on for the first time. And there, the Apple logo.
Hello, I am Macintosh.
Alright, so after using the iPad for about a week and a half, I know now why everybody loves Apple's iPad. It's just so simple, the way it works together, the way you can multitask, the way you could use the Apple Pencil so seamlessly. It's literally insanely great, taken by the words of Steve Jobs himself. It was the greatest of all, super easy with a Face ID, the greatest to enter inside. I absolutely love the navigation screen, how I can have all my main apps in the bottom. I have my little widgets up here that I can scroll through. It's just amazing. I have my main super hardcore editing apps right here. This thing can run Procreate, which is my favorite drawing app. Definitely can't wait to start making some crazy drawings with the Apple Pencil. It also has got Affinity Photo and Photoshop. You can use either of the two. I personally like Affinity because it's a one-time payment, but Photoshop is also great if you really gotta use that. We work a little bit in construction. My dad did graduate to do architecture, so I was showing him this architecture app, which is super good. It's called Home Design. I think it's 5D Home Design. Not sponsored, but super cool app if you're into that type of stuff. I can't wait to also download LumaFusion for editing a bunch of videos. I can't wait for that as well, to start doing some editing on the road. I feel like that's going to be sweet. Multitasking when I'm reading like my Bible or reading things of that nature, reading books, saving notes and things like that. It's super amazing with the Apple Pencil and with multitasking bar where you can have two apps at the same time. Super sweet. I can receive calls and texts from this even though it is not cellular. It's connected to my phone via iCloud. So all my calls, all my text messages that come from here, as long as it's under Wi-Fi. If it's not, then it won't be able to work. But if it is, you'll be super pleasantly surprised how much work you can get done with this and not even have your phone anywhere near you for picking up calls or answering text messages. This is super sweet. I love the background. I love everything about it. I'm super enjoying it. I can't wait to also test these super cool cameras in the editing software LumaFusion that I told you guys I was going to download. But from where I filmed of it and the ultra wide cameras, they are amazing. I can't wait for you guys to use it. Should you guys buy this iPad? 100%. Now, if you have the 2020 version, it's not that big of a leap because yes, this has the M1 chip, but you don't really have software that would push that M1 to the maximum limit. Like the 2020 version can run LumaFusion and Photoshop like super easily. It doesn't really push it that hard. But with this M1 iPad, might as well, if you are in the market for a new one, you do not have you don't have the 2020 or the 2018, or even if you do have the 2018, I'll highly recommend upgrading to this. If you have the 2020, I'll think twice because your tablet is still super good. I keep trying to call this a laptop because it's really a laptop replacement. replacement. It does super high-tech stuff. Animation editing is also possible if you download Animation Pro. I'll definitely recommend. Link in the description. Well, no link in the description, but definitely check it out with Affinity Photo. My two favorite stuff with Procreate. I feel like those are the top 4 if you could LumaFusion apps that are very necessary for this iPad. Works seamlessly, works flawlessly. Cameras are great. Can't wait to do some filming and editing videos with them as well. I will definitely recommend this iPad for you guys by all means. So I hope you guys enjoyed this unboxing review. If you want to see my previous video, don't forget the button at the left. If you want to see the video YouTube recommend, hit the button at the right. And if you want to join JPTV, hit the button at the top. So if you guys want to buy this product, as well, I'll have a link in the description below where you can buy straight from Apple or eBay. Hope you guys enjoyed this review. Don't forget to come back to see a review on the Apple Pencil and a review on this super cheaper $20 Apple Smart Folio case, where it doesn't have a keyboard, but it's a super cool Apple Smart Folio case replacement for only 20 bucks. Stay tuned, subscribe to the channel. Hope you guys enjoy. And without any further ado, this is Josiah signing out.